Okay, here we are. We're gonna do the top 7 raw thoughts on creating happy soil, and I'm thrilled to have Aarica Ann up here with me because she knows all about soil. Okay, go ahead.
I'm learning lots of great stuff anyway.
You're always learning more, right? There's always more to learn.
That's why I love this show, because I'm always learning.
Yeah, me too.
Always learning.
Me too.
And this is something that I'm really passionate about, waste, landfills. Like people just, they throw stuff away and they don't realize that it doesn't go anywhere. It's just out of sight.
Yeah.
So we really need to be conscientious, and that's why we have this soil, because that's what 25% of landfills are biomass.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's why number 7 is be responsible with your waste. So how can we be more responsible with our waste?
Take time to separate it. It's easy to just throw it away and think, oh, it's green, or it's, you know, it's going to decompose. Well, it doesn't, not any more than that plastic bag or that can that you took the time to separate. Those green clippings are going to be next to that plastic bag for a really long time.
Because there's no air or water in landfills. It's pressed down. In order for something to decompose, it needs air and water.
Anaerobic piles. So anyway, we really got to just take a minute. And even if you don't compost, most cities have green waste programs. Just take the time. It'll make a huge impact.
Yeah, and you can always bury it in the dirt too. It's like if you got, you know, get a shovel, bury it. That's what I did, and now I have 12 avocado trees on my property. Okay, number 6, recycle everything you can.
Well, that goes to what we were just talking about. I mean, 25% of a landfill, we could, you know, reduce that. We don't have to deal with that trash. And I love those bags, upcycling, like you can put that in the compost pile too. Mm-hmm. Paper, bread, cooked food, you know, I mean, the list goes on. Mm-hmm. And that's our 5th point.
Yeah, our 5th point, make your own compost. Show us how to do it.
Well, this is my like ghetto fabulous compost, because I don't have a pretty one like yours. I was hoping you'd bring it. Well, you can really do it nice, you know, with a little chrome pot, but this is just like a repurposed box. These are biodegradable.
Shows you that you don't have to go buy anything.
Right,
you can just use what you have.
I got these for the show once. Remember, I've been waiting to use them. They're compostable bags, but you have to have a compost pile for them to be compostable.
Because the compost pile brings the heat.
You'd be shocked. You can use cooked food even in your compost pile. I have bags, paper cups, kale, tea bags, eggshells, bits of an egg carton, like just so much of this that would ordinarily gone in my trash.
Right. We got an overhead of that. Okay, cool. So yeah, you don't have to buy a compost. Do that. I love it.
So the basic rules to remember is our 4th point.
4th point, which is your compost pile is vegan. I love that.
I know.
Tell us why.
A Twitter chat that came up this week that we were talking about it, and someone was explaining to me that you could add bread and cooked foods, because I didn't know. I was just adding greens, you know. But they said, no, cooked food and this and that. And I said, so basically my compost pile is a fussy vegan who sometimes does eggshells. And he said, not even that fussy. So that was exciting that I could, you know, divert even more waste than I knew about.
Yeah, all the cooked food, just no cheese and meat, right?
Right, no cheese and no meat. And
that'll make the critters come in, right?
Critters.
And rats go in there.
That's our next point.
Okay.
Okay, lots of different methods.
Okay.
I personally like an open pile, or at least an open bottom pile.
Okay.
Those Turner things, I don't understand. I guess everything's going to decompose. That is soil, basically. It's stuff that's decomposed. It's all about decomposition. So what's really helpful with that are worms, little bugs, snails. I mean, lots of stuff that we actually try and get rid of and out of our gardens, or we're removing leaves, food that these critters naturally would be eating and breaking down. So we want to invite them into the pile.
So this is the open bottom method.
Yes, mine is just this shallow, like, pit. Not even a pit, it's shallow. And I start layering green and brown and green and brown.
Do you turn it, like with a fork, or you don't turn it?
With a fork sometimes initially to get it going. But we decided that less turning is better. And I think as I've been learning that your soil actually starts to create its own really cool community of beneficial bacteria, bugs, and whenever you're in there turning and lifting and screwing around, you're breaking up the communities. The little, it's just, you're not doing it any, and that goes for throughout your garden too. You can overtill, you can overwork your soil.
Yeah, because really, if you think about like a handful is a whole world. If you get in there with a till and change up the whole world, it's like some big giant coming in here.
It is. Imagine it's an earthquake.
It's flying us all the way to like Hawaii. I mean, it's
so,
just like,
you know, like we've been learning about in other aspects of our lives, you know, being clean, killing the bacteria.
Right.
Not necessarily a good thing. I brought some of my friends.
What do we got here?
This is It's mostly, it's not finished compost, but if I sifted it out, I could probably get some finished compost.
So this is from like the bottom of your pile?
Like the middle of the pile.
Okay.
And I usually will move aside and stuff green waste in the middle, and you want to cut it up pretty fine. But it's just
beautiful. They're so happy.
I've been a gardener for 10 years, and clients have always been on me about the leaves. Get the leaves, clear the leaves. Well, they're called leaves because you leave them.
Right.
I'm just figuring this out.
Wow.
And it's because soil is the result of decomposition. And when you remove leaves and you remove all this debris and everything is clean and we're spraying for all the bugs, what you're left with is dead soil. There's no decomposition going on because you've removed all of that material.
And then we're buying mulch in
petroleum
plastic bags.
Which
we don't need to spend money on that or the resources.
And that mulch is a little beyond what the worms like to eat. They want some like fresh.
Right.
So then, you can just plant. I brought this for you.
So it brings us to number 1, grow your own.
Yes.
This is a tomato plant you brought for me?
A lemon boy.
Wait, what's a lemon boy?
It's a yellow tomato.
Oh my God,
You can get red ones any old
So
day.
tell me the ideal way to plant this.
Actually, with tomatoes, you might be surprised. You should bury it. You should get this little plant and you should, bury him some 4 inches
up to here?
Because he'll send out roots all along the sides
and
it stays west. Exactly, so he won't be so teeter-tottery.
That's a really great thing.
So that's one tomato tip. They
love
eggshells. If you have any, puts them in the bottom of the plant because eggshells are slow-release calcium, so I put them in my compost.
Yeah, and they'll take a really long time, the slow-release calcium. Now, you're doing a Twitter chat. Aarica does a Twitter chat. She's at My Edible Gardens every Tuesday. Grow your own, so it's hashtag grow your own.
6:30 Cali time.
6:30 Cali time, 6:30 PST. So it's a great way to get tips on growing our own because really growing our own is the best for you. It's the best for Earth. The kids love it. I love it. I mean, your life is great. Look at her arms. She's not showing her arms today, but like the girl is fit, and all she does is garden, right? I mean, seriously.
Oh, wait, we're in there.
A pea in your own.
A pea in your own.
I'll tell you, if your arms aren't the reason to start gardening, I don't know what is. Okay?
Yeah, it's a great workout.
It is a great workout.
I mean, you get the shovel action. You get 6-pack. You get booty. People should pay me to work for me. So I could get there. I haven't gone to a gym in forever.
I love it. So thank you so much.